John, go ahead.
We are under attack, sir. We need retrieval now.
We have Planet P is clear.
This place closed, sir. We need pickup now.
What's your position?
Come down on this transmission.
So the outpost? That's crazy.
I hope you have a crazy pilot. Out.
Hey, that's you.
That is.
That's you. Take a look. That was Starship Troopers. You can see it on the big screen tonight. Believe it or not, that came out, I think, in '97.
Yes, it
Yes,
did.
it did.
Right?
It did.
It's the opening movie at the International Horror and Sci-Fi Festival.
And we have the star, Casper Van Dien. He is, of course, you played Johnny Rico.
I did.
In the movie. You're back, though, and you are going to be at the screening tonight. But this is all in part of this big film festival going on, which benefits Childhelp, correct?
Yes. Well, this part of it does. I'm getting inducted into their Hall of Fame.
Well, good for you.
That's
Which
fantastic.
I told my daughter that. I said, yeah, I'm getting this Lifetime Achievement Award. And she said, oh, that's when your career's over. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm only 40, but yes, over. Thank you. I appreciate it. But no, the charity's going to donate the money from the signing. I'm going to sign posters and photos and paraphernalia, and all of it's going to go to Childhelp, which is childhelp.org. 4 children die every day in the United States from child abuse and neglect. It's based out of Arizona. It's all over the country, and it's an amazing charity.
Well, tell us a little bit about what they do and why you're so involved in it.
Well, the ladies, Sarah, Amara, and Yvonne Pedersen, they started Childhelp 50 years ago. It's their 50th anniversary. They've been doing this. They've been rescuing kids and rehabilitating the children and the families, and they're just amazing ladies. You can't say no to them. They call you up and say, will you help these kids? And you're like, yes. You can't say no to them. It's impossible.
And you're a father, so this
I have
is
5
very
children.
important to you.
And these are children that have been abused physically.
Physically,
and all kinds of abuse. I would
emotionally,
imagine.
mentally, sexually, in all different ways. And the most horrible things that could possibly happen to kids, and these people go in and rescue them, rehabilitate them, help them, just help them out. They save their lives.
How long have you been doing this?
Over 5 years.
Good for you.
Was there something that made you get involved in this, or was it just kind of a calling that you felt you needed to do?
Wow, great question. The ladies called us up and asked us to do it. We said yes. We have kids. We do whatever we can to help. But we were also, my wife and I were both sexually abused when we were young, and so I guess it brings up things that are important to us. We went in front of Congress and spoke about that, and actually helped raise a bill that Childhelp needed to get passed to stop childhood abuse and neglect. So they're amazing.
Yeah,
well, you're
absolutely.
amazing. I mean, that's amazing. You don't
fantastic.
get it, somebody, a big star in Hollywood that is this involved in,
And this
such a
devoted.
wonderful cause. That's good.
Well, it's easy for me because I can come in and I can talk about it. They're doing the day in and day out. They go in there every day. The people that work at childhelp.org and all these organizations, they're in there and they're doing the grunt work. They're with the kids. They're living it day in and day out. They have their Childhelp 1-800 for Childhelp. That every 11 seconds somebody calls. It's a child abuse hotline. I mean, it's amazing. And this doesn't get enough press, I don't think, enough publicity, these kind of charities. And but it's awesome. And this sci-fi film festival that's going on right now, they're willing to help support it by, helping all the proceeds go to it tonight.
So what are the movies we could see there besides Starship Troopers?
They have a whole bunch of different local films from Arizona that they're putting into it. They have some classic horror films.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you gotta have that one on there.
I was asked to do a PSA for Childhelp where I played Johnny Rico again. They asked me to do it as Johnny Rico for Childhelp, and I'm like, it's a rated R movie. I can't really do that for kids. And they're like, no offense, Casper, but what happens to these kids is worse than rated R. And also, we want to get the sci-fi and horror fans. We want to get them involved because they're the most fanatic and they're most dedicated and most loyal.
You're so
and they
right
really
about
are. And since I've done that PSA for them as Johnny Rico, where they got their online donations went up and went through the roof. This year, they're 20% higher than they were. And so, they were right. Everything they want to do, they're right.
Yes, they are.
So easy to do it to help.
We got to wrap it up. We're almost out of time on the show. Good luck to you.
Oh, thank you.
We're going to put
Casper,
that
thank
whole
you, sir.
schedule of the film and the
How to
film
get
festival
tickets,
and all
because
that.
you gotta buy tickets for the movies and things like
it's
that.
on our website, myfoxphoenix.com.
It's at Madcap tonight.
In Tempe, right on Mill Avenue. It's easy to find, but again, we'll put the address and all of that whenever.
And I'll be there,
kicks
so
off.
show up. So
Yes.
come on.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
All right, time
thank
to say
you.
goodbye, and we're going to say goodbye to Corey. Wave to